Come on, ayo, Kim. Hiphop Basement.
Wow, फेरि आयो. This is for
Yo, the basement is reloaded, refilled with Nepali hip-hop R&B music every Sunday 3 to 4 p.m. Get ready for the hip-hop ride on Times FM 90.6. Hip-hop Basement. Hip-hop, don't stop.
This is for
Yes, welcome back in Hiphop Basement. This is me, Rajiv, with
Nita, and yes, Rajiv is back after a very long time.
Yes, a very, very long time. किनकि म एकदम बिरामी थिएँ अहिले मेरो स्वर पनि you can figure that out. You can figure that out.
Yeah, New Year एकदम राम्ररी मनाएछ.
राम्ररी मनाएँ अनि म बिरामी भए पनि I've been working for Hiphop Basement behind the scene, and of course आज चाहिँ Hiphop Basement ला हामीले स्टुडियोमा हैन, we are out of the studio.
Yeah, traditional style बाट चाहिँ hip hop is Hiphop Basement ले जहिले पनि नयाँ कुराहरु चाहिँ गर्न खोजिरहेको छ. So Hiphop Basement traditional style मा स्टुडियो भित्र नचलाइकन चाहिँ हामी we are taking you guys out on the street of Thamel.
Exactly, and Thamel को चाहिँ right place भन्नुपर्दा चाहिँ GA Hall जुन चाहिँ Nepal Hip Hop Foundation NHF मा छौं हामी चाहिँ. Yes, of course, if you haven't heard about NHF, तपाईहरु you are hip hop lovers, तपाईलाई नेपाल को बारेमा
if you are into beatboxing or kickboxing or b-boying or hip-hop related dance forms interested हुनुहुन्छ भने you can always jump into it. यहाँ आउन सक्नुहुन्छ. अनि of course Facebook मा अब सर्च गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. It's NHF Nepal भनेर चाहिँ सर्च गर्नुभयो भने चाहिँ Facebook पेज पनि छ, Facebook ID पनि छ. अब कुन चाहिँमा एक्सेप्ट सजिलो लाग्छ तपाईलाई रिक्वेस्ट सेन्ड गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So now as episode say we are talking about raptivism. मैले last episode मा पनि we talked about raptivism. So raptivism co-founder we talked about Aisha Fukushima. So Aisha Fukushima is here in Nepal for her tour भनौं. It's a movement. Raptivism is a movement. अब मैले भन्दा पनि मैले last time जति अब के बोले मलाई थाहा छैन, सर्च जति सर्च गरे त्यति चाहिँ भने मैले. तर आज चाहिँ we'll hear it from her, the founder herself. So yes, अब के भन्ने
and it's honor Aisha she's agreed to give us
interview on Hiphop Basement
for the first time.
Yes, first time नेपालमा feature हुँदैछ. Hiphop Basement is really getting हुन्छ नि bigger, wider भनौं. हामीले चाहिँ अब अस्ट्रेलियाबाट UK बाट जसरी हामी र्यापर्सहरु झिगाइरा छौं त्यसरी नै हामीले चाहिँ not exactly rapper but उहाँलाई चाहिँ हामी hip hop artist नै भन्दा पनि केही फरक नपर्ला. She is from USA, California बाट चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ. And yes, अब चाहिँ Hiphop Basement अलिकति expensive पनि
expensive, exactly. So yes, भनौं न hip hop को nepop हामीले जुन nepop भन्छ, alright, we are very limited over here. हामीले आफ्नै एउटा ट्याग लिएको हौ. तर hip hop is very broad, alright, जसको I mean एकदम vision पनि एकदमै broad छ यो hip hop को चाहिँ. So it's not limited. So यो सबै कुरा चाहिँ हाम्रो Aisha बाट चाहिँ थाहा पाउँछ how big hip hop can grow and how hip hop can change the community, society, अनि मान्छेहरुको पर्सपेक्टिभलाई कसरी चेन्ज गर्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ we gotta learn. I mean हामीले धेरै कुराहरु सिक्नु पर्छ. Alright, so we need to support raptivism, alright, this project. अनि कुनै एउटा foreigner आएर, right, कुनै एउटा foreigner आएर नेपालमा she want to establish hip hop culture लाई राम्रोसँग establish गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ.
Yeah, she have started a movement called Raptivism. Raptivism को लागि नै उहाँ चाहिँ नेपालमा आउनु भएको छ. And NHF is organizing everything. Aisha Fukushima को नेपालको 2 weeks को stay and on association with the American Embassy. So what is Raptivism? Raptivism ले के गर्दैछ, के movement ल्याउँदैछ र के को बारेमा चाहिँ उहाँ चाहिँ स्टक हुनुहुन्छ, के चाहिँ फोकस गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ अब हामीले भन्दा पनि बेसी उहाँकै मुखबाट सुन्दा चाहिँ राम्रो होला. So before that है तपाईहरु अब Aisha, who is Aisha Fukushima, first time नाम सुन्दैछौ, कति जनाले गुगलमा सर्च गरिसक्नु भयो होला, युट्युबमा सर्च गरिसक्नु भयो होला. नेट स्लो भयो भने चाहिँ Times FM is always there. उहाँको गीत सुन्छौं हामी पक्कै पनि. So for now let's check her song out and we'll be back with Aisha.
Get ready for the hip hop ride on Times FM 90.6. Hip Hop Basement. Hip hop, don't stop.
This is for
So here we have Aisha Fukushima. I talked you guys about Raptivism last week. So yes, the founder of Raptivism is here in Basement. So welcome, Aisha.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. Namaste.
Okay, so I don't know what I explained about Raptivism last week. I really want to know what Raptivism is.
Of course, so Raptivism is a global hip hop project that focuses on the intersection of hip hop and activism. To me, the roots of hip hop, the beginning of hip hop really started as a peace movement and started as a movement that's about being engaged in your local community and making a change in whatever way, whatever expression you feel it. And hip hop is really a lifestyle, and I think that's very much tied to being active in your community and being for social justice, being for making a difference in this world. And Raptivism is not only about that self-expression and challenging oppression with expression, but also imagining the change that you want to see and starting to write that into existence.
Okay, you have been traveled to 10 or more countries. Now you're in Nepal. So what are your expectations in Nepal through Raptivism?
Oh man, I hope to continue listening and learning a lot. I know that Nepal has a really cool hip hop scene, also lots of amazing rock artists and lots of amazing, there's just so much art and culture here. And I think I'm just already feeling so much just love from the artist communities and people's love of music in general, and that's really something that's an important part of everyday life. I did a workshop for young people yesterday, and I said, who really likes music? And they were really quiet at first, and then everyone rose their hand, oh yeah, And I think to me that just said so much about how music plays a central role in people's daily life and their actions. And as a raptivist, that's really exciting to see that music can be a big part of daily life, and therefore it can be a big part of the social change that we make each day.
Okay, what I want to know is you've started your career, you have started the movement on 2009, right? If I'm not wrong.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, I've stalked you, come on. I've stalked you all night. So yes, how come the Raptivism concept struck on your mind?
You know, I'd been singing since I was 7 years old and performing and writing raps and poetry. So I've been doing it for over 20 years, but then it started to evolve. When I got into high school, I lived in a community that had a lot of issues with racism in the United States, had a lot of issues with class. And I was from a working class background in the States, and people were like, oh, you don't have enough money, all this stuff. So they would have these attitudes also about me being a woman, all these things, these prejudices that made me upset. And I thought, what am I going to do about this? So I wrote poetry about it in my school. And that started to change the mindset of the people. Whereas if I would say, why did you say that about this race? Or why did you, we would start to argue. But when I read a poem, their minds opened up. We could have a conversation. And also they valued my voice and they could hear what I was saying versus judging me just based on the cover, what box they think I fit in. So I started community organizing. And that was when I was about 15. I started being an activist and really getting people, organizations together to make change in my community. And I didn't know how to do it. I just tried. And then Rumi, the poet, has a saying that, just walk the path and it will appear. So I kind of followed that. And then Raptivism came about in 2009 when I was in college. And that activism started to evolve where I saw that hip hop is all around the world. And I got this incredible scholarship to travel abroad. And I started to hear hip hop on the radio that had a message. And it was even as good, if not better than American hip hop. It was like people are getting down, and I was like, we need to listen up as Americans. There's so much stuff out there, and we need to broaden our mindset. And also, people are rapping for change. So many people have critical messages. My friend in South Africa said, we don't have time to sit on rented cars and pretend we own this, and rap about a lifestyle we don't have. We have to rap about what's happening in our community, the stories that aren't being told, and how we want to change it. So I started to focus on hip hop based on those experiences and hearing hip hop abroad and really wanting to connect people and build solidarity so that we work together, because it's not just about the Beyonce or the individual one person.
Yes.
It's about the collective. We need each other. And for me, music is that way of connecting with people. And now Raptivism, it started as a vision in my head. Then I wrote an essay and got funding to get it started. And then since 2009, I've been to over 12 countries across 4 continents. And I'm really excited to be here in Nepal. I've been wanting to come for so long.
Okay, so my next question would be how would you link Raptivism in the context of Nepal?
That's great. I think I would turn that question to you. Yes, and to all the listeners, because I think you know best how Raptivism fits and how it relates to Kathmandu, to Nepal. We'll be going to Pokhara soon as well. I think that all of that, I can offer tools and offer knowledge about some of the history of hip hop in the States, for example, and other places that I've lived. But I think it's up to you also to take those tools and say, okay, how does this relate and what change do we need? You know, I've had so many life experiences where, you know, I'm sure we've all had this experience where even a loved one comes up and you're like, you should really do this with your life, or don't do this. And it's like they don't get you and where you're at and what your vision is or where you need to be. And sometimes you know best what's also good for you and what would make the best change. And you're here the most on a daily basis. I'm also speaking to all the listeners. You know, you're the ones who walk down the street each day and have been here for much longer. And so you know what kind of systemic change needs to happen. And I want to be a solidarity builder in that. And I want to lend my voice, for example, with this earthquake commemoration concert that we've done as part and parcel to that solidarity building.
Okay. Yes, there is still a discrimination, not exactly racism, but the class struggle you talked about. It's still there in Nepal. The foundation of the struggle is very strong in Nepal. So yes, I think Raptivism will help to remove, not exactly remove, but play a very vital role in eradicating it. So yes, my next question would be linking the world hip-hop scenario and Nepali hip-hop. We call it Nep-hop. It's Nepali hip-hop. So yes, what do you think, on what basis Nepali hip-hop will rise?
On what basis will Nepali hip-hop rise? In an activist sense,
yes.
You mean? I mean, I think that also, in some ways, that question goes to you because you are the stewards of hip-hop. All the folks who are listening, all the people who are creating the culture. But I do see, I see an incredible, like I said, love of music, incredible love of culture. And then also, I think I saw yesterday with the Nepal Breakdance Foundation, people are really interested to learn and get the knowledge, the roots of where hip-hop is coming from so that they could build tools for activism. So I have a lot of hope that young people are going to continue to use this tool to tell stories and get people to see each other's humanity. Sometimes that prejudice, that discrimination that happens is rooted in fear and us not seeing each other as people. Yeah. And so I think hip-hop, I see people already doing this. Hip-hop gives us a voice and a way to know that we have dignity and we have to treat each other with respect because that's a pillar of hip-hop, really.
Are you in search, or are you trying to collaborate with any Nepali rappers on your project?
I would love to. I'm still getting to know the whole scene, and I know we'll be performing, or we have performed with a lot of incredible artists at the Earthquake Commemoration Concert, including 1974 AD, and NSK,
yes,
who's an incredible MC, as well as the Nepal Breakdance Foundation and many others.
Okay, so yes, my next question would be, how long is your stay in Nepal?
Our stay is about 2 weeks.
Okay, so we'll be in touch. Okay, Samriddhi Rai is also the artist you have shared the stage with.
Exactly, right? Incredible artist, and we also connected earlier on, so that was really cool. To also going from YouTube and seeing all these artists on YouTube to being able to see them live, it's just really magical.
Okay, so Raptivism is your album too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about your album, Raptivism.
Of course. So Raptivism is also, it's a global compilation album. I traveled for 13 months to 6 different countries, and I went and found basically the top hip-hop activists who are making music, who are involved in their communities, who are teaching, who are mobilizing. And I said, hey, do you want to make music together? And they said yes in different cases, and we co-wrote songs, and we would discuss our experience, like what is your experience with race like here? What is your experience like with class here? And then we would pick a theme and then write and share our experiences on the same track. And it might be an MC from South Africa, me, and then a beat from Denmark. You know, it's like all collaborative. My idea is that it was a platform for solidarity, for people to come together, and also for listeners to start to go, oh, those experiences happened there too, and oh, who is this new artist? Like, I've never heard Senegalese rap. I gotta go hear that, or now I have to hear Nepalese rap. Like that would be so cool, So Raptivism is really, that's the love work that I created, first starting the Raptivism project, and now this most recently I just released an EP called The Cipher. That's all about, the cipher for me is a metaphor for community building, and it's a space where we give and exchange energy. So it's about really having a space that we start to create that world that we want to live in. And we can start it within hip hop, and then hopefully it'll reverberate out so that people can start to go, oh, that seems like a really free lifestyle. And there's respect at the basis of that. I want to do that in my everyday. How do I incorporate that, So that, I'm really excited about that project having come out. And that's been a big love work in the most recent years.
Okay, to all the listeners of Hiphop Basement, do you have any kind of message?
Oh man, keep doing your thing, respect and know that your voice is important, and these random acts of kindness, sometimes those little things when we go out of our way for someone else or for a larger cause, that makes a huge difference in the world. And really, justice is what love looks like in public. So that's what Cornel West says, and I truly believe that we having that compassion at the root of what we do, even though sometimes it's hard and we live in a hustle and bustle, that's really truly at the basis, I think, of making change, and activism is that daily choice. So let's do it. We're in it together, y'all.
Okay, thank you Aisha for having us here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Arigato, merci.
Get ready for the hip hop ride on Times FM 90.6. Hiphop Basement. Hip hop don't stop.
This is for.
Okay, here we do have Dipesh ji. Dipesh थापा हुनुहुन्छ NHF अहिले राख्नु भएको छ. NHF को बारेमा अब तपाईले सोच्दै हुनुहुन्छ के हो NHF भने चाहिँ इट्स नेपाल हिप हप फाउन्डेसन GA हलमा रहेको छ. If you are interested in b-boying or freestyle dancing, kickboxing पनि छ अहिले. Okay, fitness freak हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ you can always drop in by है यहाँ GA हलमा. So Dipesh ji is looking all over the Raptivism movement जुन चाहिँ Aisha Fukushima सँग हामी कुरा गरिसक्यौं. So कसरी चाहिँ यो कोलाबोरेसन भयो फर्स्टमा NHF and US embassy भनौं न.
Okay, US Embassy सँग चाहिँ हामी it's been like 5 years that we've been working. It's basically partnership with the US Embassy. Why भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ because like we promote the US culture, like hip hop and b-boying is a US culture, so they support us, so we promote the hip hop culture out here in Nepal. So अहिले कुरा गर्यौं भने NHF has been working for 5 years अनि hip hop it's directly through hip hop भनौं न that we raise social awareness. अनि अहिले आएको चाहिँ अब Aisha Fukushima, so she's here like with a new concept called Raptism, which is totally a new thing for Nepal, because like through we do promote like social awareness and social justice through hip hop, but like for us also it's a new thing to learn about what Raptism can be done and so on.
Okay, she talked about racial discrimination, class struggle कुरा गर्ने बेलामा हैन. How can you justify Raptivism in Nepal?
I can't directly link Raptism right now, but like NHF has been working on the social issues like since the day that we started. So it's somehow similar to Raptism that what we've been doing also, because like we promote social awareness through our hip hop theater, through rap, through slam poetry, through graffiti, and like we tend to use all the elements of hip hop to promote youth empowerment, social issues, and so on.
Okay, what are your future projects? एकदम राम्रो प्रोजेक्ट्सहरु आइराको हुन्छ है. अब जस्तै यो Raptivism मोमेन्ट नै भयो, यो भन्दा अगाडि पनि वर्ल्ड क्लास बी बोय बी गर्ल्सहरु चाहिँ लिएर आउनु भएको थियो. यहीँकै बी गर्ल्स बी बोयजहरुलाई पनि बाहिर पठाएर ट्रेन गराउनुहुन्छ. सो व्हाट आर योर नेक्स्ट फ्युचर हुन्छ नि अलिकति राम्रो प्रोजेक्ट्सहरु?
So we'll still be doing what we are doing, and in future projects right now we are focusing on environment, climate change, and like we have not been going around like doing shows about that, but like we've been sitting and like brainstorming about like how we want to go about it. Ani अर्को उस चाहिँ we want to promote girls education here in Nepal, because like we all know, like, you know, why education for girls is important to benefit the country. So we're working on it, and soon I think we'll come out with out of the box ideas, as we always come out. So stay with us, and like, you know, you never know what we will be doing next.
ओके एउटा चाहिँ अब कस्तो भने अलिक कन्ट्राडिक्टरी क्वेसन भनौँ, नथिङ टु डु विथ ऱ्याप्टिभिजम. पिपल यो बी गर्ल बी बोयहरू देख्ने बित्तिकै नै पिपल थिङ्क दे आर एडिक्ट्स अर हुन्छ नि ड्रगमा लागिरहेको मान्छेहरू. बट वी नो कति मेहनत लाग्छ त्यो ड्रग्सले जिउ बिग्रिन्छ भनेर, हाउ दे एक्सर्साइज फिट रहनको लागि के गर्छ. सो उनीहरू जसले त्यस्तो मेन्टालिटी राख्छ तिनीहरूको लागि चाहिँ के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
Okay, hip-hop as such is still underground भनौँ न, कि मान्छेहरूलाई थाहै छैन राम्ररी कि you see hip-hop आर्टिस्टहरू हाम्रै बच्चाहरूलाई हेऱ्यो भने नि hip-hop लुगा लगाइरहेको मै लाउँछु. I don't know what people think about it, but like, you know, because like अब मान्छेहरूको change way of thinking भनौँ न should change, and like I think अहिले चाहिँ नेपालमा चाहिँ slowly it's changing, and like people are looking on a positive side of hip hop, because like they see what we're doing, and like अघि तपाईले भनेको जस्तै lots of the youth from Kathmandu, from all over Nepal, are going abroad to participate in events, which is a good thing for them. So I think slowly it'll change, and it'll make a big difference in the country's development, so to say.
ओके, अब एनएचएफकै हिस्ट्रीको बारेमा सोधौँ है. फर्स्टमा इट वाज एनबिएफ, त्यसपछि नाउ इट्स एनएचएफ. इट्स नट न्यू नेम है, तपाईँहरूलाई थाहा छैन होला. एभरेस्ट क्रू, गोर्खाली बी गर्ल्स, कार्टुन क्रुज अहिले युट्युबमा एकदम चलेको क्रू हो. सो दिज आर प्रडक्ट अफ एनएचएफ. सो वाट डु यु थिङ्क? तपाईँ 5 वर्ष भन्नुभयो यस्तो यस्तो खालको प्रोजेक्ट्सहरूमा लागिरहेको, तर एनएचएफ इज मच ओल्डर. इट्स नट 5 years old है, त्योभन्दा पनि पुरानो हो. सो पहिलाको बी बोय बी गर्ल्सहरू र अहिलेको बी बोय बी गर्ल्सहरूमा चाहिँ कतिको चेन्ज पाउनु भएको छ, अनि फ्युचर हेर्ने बेलामा चाहिँ के देख्नुहुन्छ?
Yes, it's a good question भनौँ न, because like I always wanted to say something about it. So पहिला हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ like previously when we look at the girls and the boys, the B boys and the B girls, you could see dedication in them, you know. Even if you didn't have a proper space or a proper sound system where you could come and practice, they still used to go outside, because like breaking, it started from the streets. So they were okay with, you know, dancing on the streets or dancing in the mall, unless the police came and like chased them out. But right now what I see is like many of the crews and many of the boys and girls, they've gone commercial, you know. It's all about like about the fame and the money and about the number of views that you get in YouTube. So which I think does not you know, go along with hip hop ideas, because like it's from the street to the streets, because like you work for the community, because the community has given you a lot of things, so you give back to the community. But I think I wouldn't say all of them, but like, you know, some. It's a bit on you know better. So I think, like, you know, it's not about you know, gaining fame and like knowing how many hits you've got in YouTube. It's all about loving what you do, and you know.
Okay, so I heard Aisha's tour about Pokhara tour. So when is it? Do you have any idea about it?
So we have a big concert on the 22nd of April. So it starts from 2 p.m. and I think it's going to be good, because like it's a new thing for the people of Nepal, where bands like 7480, NSK, Samriddhi, and our very own
Aisha
Fukushima, along with NHF, is like performing. So I hope to see a lot of people and a lot of gathering out there.
Okay, thank you, Vibis.
Get ready for the Hip Hop Ride on Times FM 90.6. Hip Hop Basement. Hip Hop don't stop.
This is for
Alright, हामी सोको अलमोस्ट इनमा आइसकेको छौँ
We are done with last and final commercial break. So अब चाहिँ हामीले पनि टाटा बाबे भन्ने बेला भइसकेको छ. We met with very lovely, beautiful people है. On your मा चाहिँ we featured Aisha Fukushima and of course हाम्रो प्यारो दिपेश जी NHF हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ अहिले. दिपेश जीलाई चाहिँ feature गर्यौं. So if you want to know more about Aisha Fukushima and her project Raptivism, then you can always visit her website, official website that is. It's aishafukushima.com, AISHAFUKUSHIMA.com. She do have a Facebook page too. Aisha Fukushima search गर्नुभयो भने उहाँको पेज पनि तपाईले लाइक गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. अब उहाँको 5000 फ्रेन्ड लिस्ट मैले स्टक गर्ने बेलामा चाहिँ 4998 थियो है. दुई जना चाहिँ राजीव र मेरो लागि फेस हो त्यो चाहिँ.
Exactly, we're gonna follow her.
Yeah, so follow गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So अब उहाँको बारेमा केही जान्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने you can always mail पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. aishafukushima@gmail.com. अनि Raptivism, especially Raptivism को बारेमा जान्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ it's caps lock RAP अनि small TIVISM.org, RAPTIVISM.org मा पनि सर्च गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So we will be trying to give you अझै हुन्छ नि हिपहपलाई नेपाली हिपहप भनौँ, अझ नेपाली हिपहपलाई foreign abroad को हिपहप्सहरू. अब she is from US, from where hip hop really started. हामी लिङ्क गराउन खोज्दैछौँ. We are trying our best. अब तपाईहरुलाई हिपहप बेसमेन्ट को बारेमा केही जान्नु मन छ, केही प्रतिक्रिया दिनु मन छ, either it would be a compliment, comments or हुन्छ नि तपाईलाई अब हिपहप बेसमेन्ट राम्रो लागेन भने पनि भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ. त्यसको लागि चाहिँ तपाईले हिपहप बेसमेन्टको पेज
अलि पोजिटिभ वेमा भन्दिनु होला. Please don't hurt us because we've been working so hard to promote the hip hop basement. And all you can do is just you can write us in हाम्रो Facebook page hip hop basement.
90.6 MSZ चाहिँ रहेको छ. फेसबुक हाम्रो अफिसियल पेज चाहिँ रहेको छ. तपाईले लाइक गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. लाइक गर्नु भएको छैन भने चाहिँ लाइक गरिसक्नु भएको छ भने चाहिँ यस क्रिटिसाइज गर्नुस् तर कन्स्ट्रक्टिभ वेमा गर्नुस्. अलिकति हामीलाई पनि मोटिभेट होस्. हुन्छ नि के गरेर चलाएको यस्तो होइन कि तपाईहरुले राम्रो लागेन त्यो चलाएको, तपाईहरुले यसरी चलाउनु भएको भए, यसरी यो पार्ट चाहिँ इन्क्लुड गर्नु भएको भए अझै राम्रो हुन्थ्यो. यसरी क्रिटिसाइज पनि भयो, हामीलाई मोटिभेट पनि भयो नि त. यसरी क्रिटिसाइज गरिदिनु भयो भने चाहिँ हामीलाई पनि राम्रो. एन्ड यस हामीले पहिलादेखि नै भनिरहेको हो यो तपाईले जुन चाहिँ पर्पल स्मोकको चाहिँ सुनिराख्नुहुन्छ हाम्रो PID. त्यसरी इफ यु हेभ गट द्याट एक्स फ्याक्टर तपाई बनाउनुस् है. यु डु यर वर्क. तपाईको पर्पल स्मोक सँग कम्पिट गर्ने हुन्छ. पर्पल स्मोकले PID बनाएको भन्दा हिपहप बेसमेन्टको PID तपाईले अझ राम्रो बनाउन सक्नुभयो भने चाहिँ we will definitely promote you.
Definitely we're gonna do that. And yes,
अब चाहिँ के बाइ बाइ नै
भन्ने बेला आइसक्यो. And I guess we don't have to talk much about the hip hop basement. Hip hop basement love गरिदिनुस्. It's all about the hip hop music, Nepali hip hop music. So if you love Nepali hip hop music, then yes, तपाईहरुसँग गीतहरु छन् भने you can send that us in hip hop basement को पेजमा. Of course we're gonna promote that. And yes, यति भन्दै आज म र निता चाहिँ यहाँ त बबाई हुन्छु, बबाई भन्छौँ. Alright, because we got a lot of work. Because Orko Sunday we have next plan. So त्यति बेलासम्म please keep on tuning Times FM 90.6. This is me, Rajiv,
with Nita signing out. Bye bye.